All right. Salakia, give me 1 second. We're gonna start soon. All right. Shalom, shalom, Israel. Before I start this lesson, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Once again, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. My name is Tazamak Kamath, coming from the camp Prophets in Babylon here in Tampa, Florida. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teaches truth and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that scatter abroad. And today we're going to go into how Esau is coming down with the hammer. He doesn't have much longer. All right. Now we know that Esau has but a short time. All right. And we see everything that's happening around the world, especially in this month. You have Donald Trump getting into custody. Okay, you have all these different nations. All right, all these different nations, they're throwing away the U.S. dollar. Okay, and they're going against America. Even America's allies, some of their allies they're going away. They're going with all these Saudi Arabia, Russia, the BRICS nations. Okay, to get alliance, and that's scriptural because it tells you how the beast shall hate the whore. All right, and um whoever has the oil and trading in their currency has power. All right, U.S. economy is going down faster and faster by the minute. Okay, faster and faster by the minute. Now I have this article that we're gonna share on the screen on the screen. Okay, but actually before we get that, let's um let's share this screen. All right, Lord willing, you can see it and you can hear me. You know, comment if anything, if you can't hear or anything. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shah Bashim Kakadash, Barakadah, Taziar. Add on to the lesson. If needs be. All right, we're gonna go Revelation 12, right? All right, this is Revelation 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Now Esau, he has but a short time. Okay, the Lord gave him a certain day, hour, minute, year, month, you know, to execute what he has to execute. All right. And soon enough, he's not going to execute his plan. The Lord set him up ultimately to come down. All right. Because he think he got away, you know, and he's not going to get past it. So let's actually go to this article right here, right? Now, is this is from newspunch.com, and it says Senate Bill 686. Let's show it right here. Senate Bill 686. It says gives WEF full control over America, gives citizens 20 years in prison for dissenting. Okay. Now it says dissent from globalism is terrorism. And this is from Carl Schwab, the devil himself. All right. You got the FEMA in the background. All right. It says Carl Schwab warned us last month that whoever controls AI will control the world. And the Davos elites have wasted no time in setting the stage for their final takeover of society. And what they want to do, they want to push, the RFID CHIP. Okay, you see the U.S. dollar going down. You see everything crashing. It's not about coincidence. Everything is spiritual. Everything is happening for a reason. Okay, because they know that this devil has but a short time. Okay, um, let's actually go right here. Um, Slide. All right, this is Matthew 24 and 22. It says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Okay, things are happening rapidly, things are happening like a fire. Okay, the Lord is setting things on the stage where ultimately everything is going to come to pass. All right, Lord willing, this be the year, man, because this is all we're waiting for to come to pass. This MOTB to become mandated. This MOTB to become mandated. All right. And no matter what, we have to stay strong and endure during the time of this, the time of temptation, the time of testing. Okay. But Esau has but a short time. Okay. So he has to push what he has to push. He has to push his NWO. He has to push his ultimate plan because not all of Israel is going to be saved. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay. So let's actually go back to the article. And it says, at least have wasted no time in setting the stage for the final takeover of society. Okay. Now let's go into this word descent. Okay. And it says the expression of holding of opinions at variance with those previously commonly or officially held. Okay. Hold or express opinions that are at variance with those previously. It's like the same thing. It says dissent develops democracy. Okay. So, hey, us men of the Lord, when we be the men of the Lord, of be those prophets, okay, we already we already marked against this system. We already marked against this government. All right. We on the red list, brothers. We on the red list. They're gonna come down onto us because we're speaking against this. We're speaking against their system and warning, the children of Israel, really just the elect, to wake up. Okay, because things are happening very, very quickly. All right, and soon enough, it's gonna come right between your eyes, man. Scriptures say how the Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, man. Okay, now all J is gonna wake up and see, the Lord coming and showing this right in their face because they've been spiritually blinded. All right, but it says Senate Bill 686, also known as the TikTok ban bill, gives Americans 20 years in prison for spreading disinformation. Woo! That's heavy. That's heavy. Okay. Because hey, we're gonna be in prison for this. Okay. And it says, what is disinformation? You ask. Disinformation is anything that the globalist elites say it is. So you see who controls, the media, who controls your news, who controls your social media, what's facts and what's not facts. All right, you have the C-19 that happened. Okay, and what they were telling you when you were getting that little poke, they'll tell you disinformation. Oh, people coming to the 5G disinformation. Everything is disinformation with these devils, man. But what they push, their agenda is facts. What they push is correct. But you got grown ass people, real life people dying in front of you, dying on the news. Okay? But look, this is what's going to come to pass now. Okay, we telling people this is the devil's plan. This is the MOTB. Okay, this is what they want to push. They want to push digital. They want to push one world everything. They're gonna shoot nukes. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. But guess what? People are not gonna wake up. People are not gonna tend to see what's going on because they still want to be wrought to sleep by this devil, man. They're worrying about things on the back burner. But yet you got the founder and owner of Cash App just passed away. Oh wow, that's not by coincidence. Okay, you got Trump being in custody. Okay, you got all these different nations going against the U.S. All right, the Lord is against America, whether you know it or you don't, because whether you know it or don't, Lord is going to destroy America. Okay, and it says this is the most dangerous bill since the Patriot Act stripped Americans of long-held rights and freedoms in the immediate aftermath of 9/11. Okay, so you see, hey, we're gonna be counted as domestic terrorists. Oh, go against those guys. No. Okay, so let's go to this. Um, like, yeah, hold on. Let's actually grab this. Hey, because we speak the words of the Lord. Salakia. Let's actually grab some scriptures from the comment board. This is Jeremiah 50. This is from only the elect. Shalom above. Yahweh Shema Shabrakdah. This Jeremiah 50 and 9. And it says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. So all these nations, they're going against Babylon, which is America. Okay, they're setting themselves against her. Okay, they're gathering the nations. Russia's doing that right now. All right, they trying to get an alliance with all these Middle Eastern countries. Okay, and it says, from thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mightily expert man. None shall return in vain. Right? Because once these nukes be shot off, they're not going to return back. They're not going to go back into their silos. Okay? They're gonna shoot right at her. Okay? Let's go to Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51 and 1. This is from the brother Abal once again. It says, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind. Okay? And the Lord is against Babylon. The Lord said, all right, let's actually grab in Ezekiel 35. Okay? Ezekiel 35 and 3. And it says, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Okay, so the Lord said to prophesy against this kingdom. Okay, to prophesy against it, to tell them, hey, you're gonna go and change, you're gonna be slaves, you're gonna get destroyed. Okay. Verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. Okay. Because the Lord is going to make this land a pure desert. Okay. Verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. When you go into perpetual, it means everlasting, right? Never ending. Okay. In the book of Genesis, it tells you how my days of mourning my father at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob. Okay. Roughly paraphrasing. And that was Esau, man. So the Esau always has a perpetual hatred against the nation of Israel. Because why we got the blessing, man. And it was already set up in the spirit before on earth. Okay, that you was gonna sell out and do all this. But they have a perpetual hatred because they want the blessing that Jacob has, that Israel has, right? And it says, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of their sword, by their weapon, in a time of their calamity. All right, Christopher Columbus couldn't put down his sword for 1 hour. All right, it says in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right, now let's go back here. All right, now it says the so-called TikTok ban bill is a Trojan horse pretending to be a bill targeting by the dance, the Chinese owners of TikTok, and because in America they can't totally ban this app because they don't have control of it. Okay, that's why they want to pass laws, pass these legislations. Okay, because they don't have total control of it. All right, because if it was owned by them, they would have banned it already. Okay, but it says while it actually targets ordinary Americans who disagree with the Biden administration and the globalist elite agenda coming out of Davos. Okay, because what is TikTok doing? Exposing the elites. All right, it's exposing the elites. Scriptures say how to make Esau a bear. All right, let's actually grab that. Jeremiah, Salaki, it says Jeremiah 49:10. And it says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered the secret places, and he should not be able to hide himself. Okay. What is TikTok doing? Making Esau bare, making him exposed through his philosophies, through his agenda. Okay, what he's pushing. Okay, you got all these cartoons being exposed. You got Esau being exposed. So, okay, everything is being exposed by the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. And it says, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Right? This devil can't hide himself, man. The time is up now. All right. It says his seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Okay. So this devil is going to be caught down. Let's go to Job 14, right? Let's go to Job 14:5. It says, seeing his days are determined. Whose days? Esau, because he's the one that is ruling the earth right now. All right, he has been appointed to earth to rule this kingdom. All right, but the Lord is the one that can that has the power to put one down and put one up. Okay. Job 14:5, it says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. All right. So Yahweh Shema Shai had gave Esau an appointed time that he could not pass, man. A set month, day, an hour. He cannot pass. He can't go past it. He can't add 1 cubit to his stature. He can't add 1 day to his life. Okay? He cannot. He's gonna get destroyed. All right. So let's actually go back here. All right, and it says, how do we know that they're the ones behind this bill? All right, the globalist elite, right? It says because members of Congress have admitted for years that they have absolutely no clue about what is in the bills they have been passing. And it says, ever since the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi famously admitted, all right, it says we have to pass the health care bill so you can find out what is in it. So they just want to pass bills. All right, let's actually go to this. Isaiah, the 10th chapter. Isaiah 10 and 1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Okay, so this devil is making laws just to appease themselves, to appease their agenda, the globalists, elites. Okay, so they writing, Senate 686 bill, the TikTok ban bill, you know, all these conspiracy threat bills, okay? Because ultimately they want to put the men of the Lord in prison. They want to shut their mouths. Okay, they want to shut them up, but they don't have control of that. Yahweh Shimei Shai does that, man. And soon enough, when the prophets stop talking, that's when things are about to get cracking. All right. So let's actually go to Amos, the eighth chapter, Amos 8. You go to verse 11. And it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Shimei Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. And how you hear the words of the Lord? Through the prophets on the streets, man. Okay? Through the prophets on the streets. They're going to tell you the truth, man. All right? There is going to be famine of food and water. But the most important is hearing the words of the Lord, because if you don't have it, you're not going to be stable in that time. You're not going to be stable when FEMA comes. You're not going to be stable when the UN troops come down and kick your door. Okay? Verse 12, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. Okay? So all these people that didn't take heed in the beginning, okay? Scripture tells you how you misuse the prophets. Lord willing, I grab that. Because if you don't hear that prophet, you're gonna get destroyed. If you misuse the prophets, you're gonna get destroyed, man. Because the Lord was giving you that mercy, that time to get back right with him. Okay, but guess what you did? You scoffed, you mocked, you laughed, you scorned. All right. Jake likes to wait until the last minute to get right, man. But that last minute could be too soon. All right. That last minute could be way too soon. Verse 13. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. All right. This word is like compared as water. Okay. It hydrates you, because hey, we were those dry bones at one point. But once the word came unto us, we were hydrated. We had life. We were quickened. Okay, we were quickened. Now let's get Second Chronicles 36. Second Chronicles 36 and 16. It says, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High, and despised his words, and misused his prophets, until the wrath of Yahweh rose against his people, till there was no remedy, man. Okay. So, hey, all these jakes, all these people that misuse the prophets, hey, they're gonna feel the wrath of the Most High. Okay, they're gonna be in those camps. They're gonna be in those prisons. Um, hey, this is from the brother Shaquat Rakah. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Bashim Al Shai Barakatah. Brother got Isaiah 33 and 6, and it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Okay, what's going to keep you stable in these times? Not just anything, the words of the Lord, because the Lord wrote us an instruction book. He gave us wisdom. He gave us knowledge to keep us stable, because he told us things that was going to happen in the future, to be prepared. Okay, to be prepared for the time that's coming. Okay, so you won't be taken as a thief because you're gonna be that watchman. You're seeing the things that happen. You're seeing the prophecy. You see utter chaos. But guess what? You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be good. Okay, you're gonna be good no matter what. Because if you endure, you hold on to what you have. All right, you hold on to that crown. Hey, only the Lord's gonna be with you, man. You got to fear Yahweh first, because that's the treasure. That's the treasure to get closer to the Lord. It's wisdom. Okay. Um, I wanna actually grab this. This is Matthew 10 and 24. It says the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. And what the Lord went through, we have to follow. The Lord gave us the footsteps to follow, man. Now we're not going to be on that same level, okay? Hey, but the servant's not greater than his master, man. All right. At the end of the day, we want that crown. We want the Lord to be pleased with what we're doing, the sacrifice that we're doing for him daily. Okay. Let's grab this. This is the book of John, chapter 15, right? 15 and 20. And it says, remember the word I said unto you. Oh, let's actually start up. John 15 and 18, right? Because in a Senate bill, it talks about, basically conspiracy theorists. Us us brothers, they call us conspiracy theorists, treason, things of that sort. John 15 and 18, it says, if the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Hey, because the spirit of Yahweh Shai is within us. Okay, we speak the words of the Lord. All right, scriptures say, if you hate me, you love death. Okay, if you hate me, you love death. All right, but hey, the world hates you. Just know it hated me before it hated you. Because hey, remember, the servant is not greater than his master. Right? Verse 19, it says, if you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of this world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Okay? The world's gonna hate us soon, brothers. They're gonna hate us. They're gonna do some diabolical stuff, to make us look like we've been saying these things and saying this and that. Okay, the world's gonna paint a picture on us that the Hebrew Israelites are, are the worst. They're domestic terrorists. They're this and that. Okay, that go because we're gonna be going against this system. Okay, verse 20, and it says, "Remember the word that I said unto you: the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you." Okay, they're gonna persecute us. All right, that bill, 20 years, 20 years. Remember that. Let's go right here. Let's go to Revelation chapter 2, 10. Revelation 2 and 10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. So we're not supposed to fear none of this stuff that we about to go into, that we're about to suffer. All right. The scriptures say how through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. Okay. So we have to go through all this suffering. We got to go through all this trial. We got to go through all this chastisement. Just know that, hey, We caught hell before the hell actually really started, man. So this is going to be a fly by breeze, man. Lord willing, the Lord be with us during these times. But it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Okay. We read how in the Senate bill, it tells you how you want to be in prison for 20 years. All right. Then into these FEMA camps, in the detention centers. Okay. It says that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Now, this 10 days is just completion. Okay, so it can be a complete amount of time. Doesn't have to be actually 10 days. Slovakia. Doesn't have to actually be 10 days, but it could be a couple months, weeks, however it may be. However the Lord wants to put however much Lord wants to put you through. All right, to show his power, to show his miracle. Because scripture also tells you, hey, when Esau come like a flood, the standard shall be set up. Okay, so the Lord's gonna give us flight in those days, gonna give us spiritual power. All right. But it says, be thou faithful unto death. Okay. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Okay, let's actually go right here. In the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 4, verse 28. And it says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So we striving for the truth. We holding on to the Lord's sayings. Hey, no, we're not going for that. We don't care what Esau wants to put us through. We ain't going for it. All right. The Lord's going to fight for us. The Lord's going to grant us spiritual power. The Lord's going to grant us angels. All right. They're going to take charge over us, man. However it may be. But we know we got to stay faithful. Okay. We got to stay faithful during these times. All right. This is from the brother Ashar 144K. Shalom, brother. Let's grab the Psalms 37. Beautiful precepts you guys are putting. Psalms 37, verse 14. And it says, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of an upright conversation. And the wicked is Esau, Edom. Okay, they're casting down the poor and needy. Who is the poor and needy? Israel. Okay, we're the poor and needy. We're the tail. We're at the bottom, man. But their main point is to cast us down. It's every legislation is to destroy us, destroy the upright, destroy the prophets. Okay, to delay their the Lord's prophecy, which is not going to happen. Okay, they're trying to stop our conversation, stop our words. Okay, but they're not going to be able to execute. Okay, they want to slay the prophets, man. That's why they want to come for Israel first, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, because they know we are Lord's chosen. Okay, we know that they know that we are the Lord's chosen. Let's actually grab John 8. Let's grab John 8 and 32. And it says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Okay? The Lord gave us the wisdom and knowledge to know what's going on in these times. The truth. Okay, the truth shall make us free. Hey, we know who the devil is. We know what his plans is. We know what's happening. We know what's going on. This truth is making us free to know what's happening around this world. Okay, and we're piecing it together and together with these scriptures. Okay, let's grab Let's grab second Esdras, 15th chapter. And it says, Slakia, second Esdras, 9th chapter. And it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So we got to measure the time diligently. How? Through prophecy, through the things that happen in the world. Everything is linked to the Bible. Everything is linked to the scriptures. Okay, so we got to measure the time diligently. Okay, and when thou seest Slaki, it says, when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, which he's doing now. Okay, he's doing it now. Look at this. Descent, descent from globalism is terrorism. Okay, so if you're not with it, you against us. So we're gonna put your ass in chains. We're gonna put you in prison. Okay, they want to put you in here, FEMA. They want to put you in here. All right. It says Senate Bill 686 gives World Economic Forum full control over America. Don't let this pass by your eyes, man. Don't let this pass by your eyes. World Economic Forum full control over America. Hey, things about to really shake the earth. Things are really about to happen, man. It says give citizens 20 years in prison for dissenting. So if you're not with us, we're gonna put you in prison, as I read in Revelation, the 2nd chapter. Okay, dissent from globalism is terrorism. Okay, so you're not with the global elites agenda. Okay, we're gonna put you away. All right, and that reminds me of Revelation, the 13th chapter, man. So when you go to Revelation 13 and verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. This image of the beast is the new world order. Okay, and the elect is not gonna stand for that. The elect is not gonna bow down to the image of Baal. Let's actually grab that. Here, Romans, the 11th chapter. Romans 11:4. But what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men, which is complete number of men. All right, the elect, 144,000, right? The complete number of men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Even so, then at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. Okay, so when you go back to Revelation 13, and it says, verse 15 again, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, this NWO, if we don't bow down to it, they're going to put us in concentration camps and FEMA camps. We're going to be killed. So be it, man. We're going to gain that crown of life, man. The dead shall rise first, man. Okay? Because you hold faithful all the way unto the end. Even if it needs be being martyred. Okay? Being beheaded. Okay? Hey, man, we count it all everything in this life as shit, as dung, as the scriptures say. To gain Hamashiach, to gain Yahushua, man. Okay? Because we know our eye is single toward the kingdom of heaven. Our eye is single. We have treasures stored in heaven. Everything we do day to day for Yahweh Shemal Shai is stored in heaven. We're gonna get a reward. We forsaken all these things to gain what? 100-fold. Okay? And he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? This is their thing they want to do. This is their top thing they want to do. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Let's go back to this article here. Okay. And it says, and Davos elites have wasted no time in setting the stage for their final takeover of society. Okay. That final takeover is the RFID. So let's go back here. Let's get the book of Psalms, 10th chapter, verse 7. And it says, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Okay. Hey, Esau's mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. All right. And his tongue is mischief and vanity. Okay. Let's go into his word mischief in the blue letter. All right. By their media. Okay. A toil, trouble, labor, trouble, mischief. Okay. It says wickedness, wearisome, trouble, travail, sorrow, perverseness. Okay. So it's evil, it's troubling. All right. So when you go back, it says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. His tongue is mischief and vanity. All these things they want to push through this media, through his witchcraft, is trouble. Okay. Verse 8, it says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places do he murder the innocent, which is who? Israel. His eyes is privily set against the poor. Okay, the prophets. Okay, Israelites. Okay, the Hebrew Israelites, man. The prophets, to be exact. All right, his eyes are his mark is set against us. All his wicked legislations. Okay, all of these things is set against us. Their main agenda is to get us out of power. I mean, to get us out the way so they could be in power more and more. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Verse 9, it said, he lieth and wait secretly as a lion in his den. All right. When he made these councils, all right. When he had these meetings, these councils, he lied. Hey, he's a lion in the den, conjuring up things to set against Israel. All right. He lieth in the wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth into his net, are his snares and traps. So when you go to Micah chapter 2, and it says, Micah 2 and 1, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. So Esau is conjuring up as a lion in their den, you know, working up these evil things, how to catch Israel, how to put them down. And guess what they got next, man? The money crashing to push this RFID, man. But the elect is gonna wake up, they're gonna see it. Let's grab this, 2 Corinthians 2:11. And it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of these things that are happening, these things they want to push, these bills. Okay. Satan's not going to get an advantage of us. He's not going to get advantage of us because through the spirit, how about Shimon Shah, we see through all that, man. We see through all that. We're not going to be caught as a thief. Okay. Let's see what's in right here. All right, Shalom, Yahweh Shimon Shah, Bashim Kakwadash. This is Brother Shakwat Rakah, Isaiah 31 and 1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots. And it says, because they are many and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the holy. Okay, so Israelites that don't trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, they're gonna go down to Egypt for help. This government, okay, they're gonna go down to the government for help. Hey, what we should do next? What we should do next, Biden? What should we do next? And they're not gonna know, man. They're not gonna know because they didn't give counsel to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right, let's see what else is on here. Oh, this brother from Ashar, chapter 5, verse 12. It says, He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Damn, that's heavy, bro. That's heavy right there. All right. It says Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And the Lord is not going to let them perform it. If a brother could grab Job 20th, the 20th chapter, talks about how when Esau filled his belly. All right. When Esau filled his belly, the Lord is going to cast it down, man. He's going to destroy it. He's not going to let it rain, man. All right. This is brother Ashar, 144K, Romans 13:11. And that knowing this the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. All right. We see the things that are happening now, man. We see all these things happening. Okay, but what are you going to do? Are you going to get right with Yahweh Shem Shai? Okay, are you gonna put off from day to day? Because we don't got time to put off from day to day. We don't. Time is very short. We don't have a lot of time. Things are happening every single day to speak about, man. All right. All right. Call y'all Bashim Shah Bashim Dash Barakatah, man. All right. This brother Shar 144K the water, brother. Job 20 and 22. And it says, In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Okay. So he's going to be in a difficult position. Esau's going to be in a difficult position, right? Verse 23. And it says, When he's about to fill his belly, Yahweh Shem Shai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay. So when this fat devil, think he got the upper hand, the Lord's going to send them nukes. You're going to hear them alarm systems. Ooh. Okay, you're gonna see nukes getting shot off. Russia pressing the red button. All these nations pressing the red button. These elites, they're gonna be in their bunkers. They're gonna be in their bunkers, ready to come up to be like a phoenix. Nah, the elect is coming down to put your ass in chains, man. Okay, so but when the Lord is casting his fury upon him, it's gonna rain upon him while he's eating, while he's trying to execute his NWO. When he thinks he got it all together, that his agenda is complete, the Lord is gonna destroy him. The Lord is leading this man unto utter destruction, man, unto utter death. All right, but that I pretty much hit the point of this, man. But you see, Senate Bill 686 gives World Economic Forum full control over America, gives citizens 20 years in prison for dissenting. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bakusha, 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 Abba, Babal, DTA, Babylon, soon. All right.